Okay, today in my 3-minute guitar lick series, we're going to be looking at a couple classic Pete Townshend licks that are very usable for you to take away and use in other environments. This is from the Who's classic, a quick one while he's away. If you don't know the tune, check out the live performance from the Rolling Stones Rock and Roll Circus movie. I'll link at the end. It's an absolute barn burner. We are in D, and the real takeaway here is over this D shape. So when Pete's over the D shape, he's doing this embellishment by then coming up to the first 3 strings of a G chord. And if you hit the open D, that's fine because there's a D note in the G chord, right? And then lay your index and pinky down on 3 and 1 at the 5th fret while keeping that D note at the 3rd fret 2nd string, and you have a D7. So he's going from a D to a D7 with that little passing G chord. It's just a really cool embellishment. And again, you can have that 4th string ringing open the whole time. You should also know on the top 3 strings, you've got 2 really usable 7th chord shapes. This is your standard D7 of a D7 shape, right? You all know this one. But if you come up 2 frets, again, you also have a D7, and you can think of that as your top 3 strings of your C7 shape, just moved up 2 frets, right? So there's some arpeggiating. Which he's going to do differently pretty much every time, right? So you can just sort of fiddle around with that. And then on the album version, he goes back and forth without hanging on that D7, whereas you'll see in the live performance, he hangs there. So that's what I did just a little bit there at the beginning. And then when it gets a little more rambunctious, then it's really... you know, he's strumming more. Okay, the second piece is the G section. There's only one other lesson that I found here on YouTube on this song, and it's the usually highly amazing, accurate Who guy, James. But he has the G part just going G, C, G, and it's not. It's G. Pete loves this chord. This is a G7, right? You've got 3rd fret on the first 2 strings, and then you're playing that F note with your middle finger on the 3rd fret's 4th string. Pete plays parts of chords. So again, it's... And think of it, he's doing the exact same thing over the G that he did over the D, because if you play your G chord up here... G, C, G7, G, C, G7. So that's what he's doing. He's doing the exact same embellishment over the G that he did over the D. It's really brilliant. It's classic Pete Townshend. Play around with that, add it to your toolkit. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.